Hey guys and girls, how's it going and welcome back to another episode of Terraria with myself, Lewis. Hope you're brilliant, having yourself a great day. As always, did you see that? That was an MLG shot right there. I got myself a new weapon, which is actually pretty cool, with this cool sword guy I got from one of the hard mode people. I just beat on a skeleton and he dropped one of these. It's pretty cool, you know, it does a decent amount of damage. It instantly does more damage than my legendary Knight's Edge, which is, you know, not a surprise to me, to be honest. I also done some upgrading. I've been digging around and I've got some adamantite, which is pretty cool. I like that. And I upgraded my repeater to a mithril repeater. I could have upgraded it to a adamantite one, but to be honest, I didn't. You only gain like 3 damage, and it might be worth it, but I prefer to get the chest piece. So there we go. But what we're going to be doing today is I would like to get some wings, because I want to start fighting the hard mode bosses soon. We need to do those if we want to progress, and obviously if we're going to be fighting the hard mode bosses, we're going to need some decent armor, we're going to need some good mobility, and wings definitely give us the mobility that we're going to need. Now the good thing with Terraria is there's absolutely a buttload of wings that we can be grabbing, and if you're wondering why I'm not going up there, then the wizard lives up there. We're going to go fight ourselves some wyverns, and those will give us souls of flight, and we're going to need those for wings. But where was I? Yeah, the wings. There's lots of different types of wings that you can be getting. Some are easier to get than others, obviously. Some allow you to fly higher and whatnot. So, really, we have a big selection of what we can be going for. And the first ones, really, are going to probably be something like the demon wings, harpy wings, you know, the frost wings. There's the jungly ones, leaf wings, I think they're called. You know, there's an absolute ton that we can be getting our hands on pretty early on. But we need to get the souls of flight first. So what we're going to do is we're going to head up to one of the sky villages, one of the little sky houses, and we're going to go fight ourselves some of those. Now, you know what? This is really sad, because this shows how bad the internet is. I actually had to go look on the internet before I started this episode just how to pronounce wyvern correctly, because you know what, I know if I got it wrong there would be like a bazillion people in the comments. I don't know where this came around, so for some reason spelling and pronunciation is now something that must be correct, otherwise you're deemed the end of the world or something like that. But yeah, I had to go and check because I didn't want to be called out. I knew it would happen. You may say it's silly, but you know what? It saves a lot of people 10 seconds of their life feeling they have to write in the comment section. So, and I used to think it was called a wyvern or a wern or something like that. And I went on these websites. You know what? It's pronounced a wyvern. So that's a thing. But it's basically a big old dragony guy that flies around in the sky, and you can only get him at a certain height, which is sometimes why you have to be a little bit careful when you're making sky villages, because they can spawn up there. Now they are kind of classed as a not a boss, but kind of like a mini boss, you know, like the golems, something like that. So we need to farm some of those, and they don't spawn that regularly, but yeah. I didn't actually say why we didn't go to the other one. Well, firstly, my wizard is living up there, and NPCs do kind of change around what can spawn, and because stuff doesn't spawn that much up here, it was slowing down the spawning rate of harpies and whatnot. If we're going to go for one of the other ones as well, like the harpy ones, we are going to need harpies to spawn. Harpies are basically really good because they give us 2 of the items that we're going to need if we're going to make some wings. Feathers are the first one. Feathers spawn quite a bit. And there is also the giant harpy feather, which has something like a 0.5% drop rate. But if we get our paws on that, that's a pair of wings off the bat, pretty much. So that's pretty much that. We just kind of have to hang around and wait for one of these guys to spawn. I've already killed one of them and got 10 souls of flight. We're going to need 20 before we're going to be able to do all of that. So I'm kind of hoping the next one's going to drop 10. I don't even know if it's guaranteed to drop 10, but I hope it does. And, you know, when I was here last time, and I was waiting for one to spawn, because I was literally just kind of stood around here, not really doing a great deal while I waited for it to spawn, I got so bored that I started breaking these and made my own little boss platform. This is quite possibly the worst boss platform that can ever be made. Let me tell you that. It was made out of pure boredom of me just standing around. And I started wondering, if I break one of these, I wonder if I place it down, it's going to rain there. I was like, oh, it does rain there. Well, I guess I'll place some more. And I started making I was like, oh, this kind of looks like a boss platform. Well, I'll just keep going. And then I built it, and then I took a bit of damage. I was like, well, I could place some fires. And obviously fires have a very wide range, so I don't even need 3 of them here. But for the sake of making it look good, I placed 3 anyway. See, that's what happens. I don't deal boredom very well. Like, standing around and doing nothing, I just start doing silly things. Do you not do that? I do that. Like, you start kind of twiddling your fingers. I used to have a friend who, whenever he would come around to my house and watch me play games, because I never used to let him play my games, he would just find the nearest piece of paper or anything he could get his hands on that was rippable, and he would just sit there tearing it into the smallest little pieces. And every night, whenever I was about to go to bed or something, I would look around my room and I would find these tiny little piles of paper everywhere, and that is a good sign that I made my friend extremely bored. I tell a lot, I let him play now and then, but there's a limit to how many times you can let your friend play your games console. You know, it's a sacred thing back in the times of the N64, and I'm very proud of that. Yes. But this is pretty much going to be it now, guys. There's not a great deal we can do until a Wyvern spawns. And, yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cut, guys, and we'll be back when we manage to get one to spawn. And here we go, we got one. Oh yeah, it has taken like a day for one of these guys to spawn, but yeah. So these big giant dragony guys are, you know, they're fairly strong. They're not amazingly strong, but if you had something that pierces, then you're in a brilliant position. I would really like to have a Nimbus staff. Like, that would do all the deeps to these guys. I think I'm going to try and get my hands on one of those before we fight the the mechanical worm as well, because that does like all the deeps against him. But you can see he's kind of easy. He always dive bombs. When he dive bombs, you just kind of jump, and you won't really take any damage as long as you get it right. Oh, I got it wrong that time. But you can see we kind of got, you know, still a decent amount of health. We're looking good. I keep getting these shots wrong. I might wait for him to dive. There we go. How many do we get? We got 8. I need to still fight one more. Oh my god. Well, I need 20. I did actually during the night, because I don't know if these guys can spawn during the night. I don't think they can. Like, I've spent nights here before and not had like anything like that spawn. So during the night I made my way off to the underground corruption / hollow, because you know, it kind of went into there as well, and I did get myself some good bits. Actually, I got myself a spiked megaphone from a jellyfish, or it might be you know, I was fighting a jellyfish and a pixie thing at the same time, so I got a spiked megaphone. And I also got some Titan gloves from killing a slime, I think, which isn't that bad, is it? So that gives us increased melee knockback. We can actually use the Titan gloves with something we've already got. I don't know what it is. I need to go have a little looky-see. I think it might be the guarding magma stone, but we can definitely use these with something to splice them together in our Tinker's workbench. So we're definitely going to check those out when we get back. I would like to check out what my spiked megaphone can be changed into. But for now, you know what we're going to have to do. That's right, we're going to have to take a cut, because I'm going to have to wait for another one to spawn, because I need 20 before I can really do anything. Alright guys, I'll see you in a moment. Alright, here we go, it's number 2. This was actually a lot quicker than the first one. He kind of just spawned almost straight away, which is pretty good. I am a little bit low on the old health though, so I've got to be a little bit careful. I might just try use my Phoenix Blast, see what that does. Like, it doesn't do a great deal, does it? I should probably spam these, because I have so many bullets. Like, that did alright. Yeah, that was really good. I like that one. We should probably fire in, like, about now. Oh, that was so close. It's really hard to guess. Like, now. Oh, that did it. That gone done it right there. One more. Nice, so close. Go, yeah. Nice. Alright. That gave us 10 that time. It would do, wouldn't it? Well, well, well. Looks like we got all that stuff. Let's head back home. And we're going to decide which one we would like to make. Now, I do still have to go and get some more materials. We can't make it off the bat, because we do need a couple of bits. We have a look in my crafting chest. I have 12 souls of light, another 10 souls of light, and 9 souls of night. I don't have any big feathers, which kind of sucks. But I've got 12. So let's see which ones we can make. So, the angel wings and the demon wings are probably going to be the easiest for us to make at the minute in our position, because we've already got the feathers, we've already got the souls of flight. We just need souls of light or souls of night. So, do I want to go to the Hallow, or do I want to go to the corruption? It really doesn't matter, but I can go there and I can do that. It would have been nice if we could have got the harpy wings, because then we don't need any of the additional souls. We just need a giant harpy feather. It's kind of the same with these guys, the fiery ones and the frozen ones. Apparently the frozen ones are probably the best ones to be getting early off if you can get the ice feather, which is good. There's also the spooky tattered bee bat. There is another type of wing you can buy, but you buy it from the witch doctor bloke, and that's a really good pair to be getting as well. But I think it looks like the journey we're going to be taking, because I have nowhere nearly enough pixie dust, is either going to be demon wings or angel wings. So I think what I'm going to do is, actually, you know what we can do before we do this? Let's check out to see what we can do with these, 'cause I'm pretty sure I could mix these up with something. Feral claws give us power gloves. Do I have feral claw? I don't actually know if I do. Like, something around here needed some sort of claw. Oh, mechanical glove, that's the one. So I'm guessing we could make a mechanical glove somewhere down the line. Yeah. And then we also got our spiked megaphone, which can be added with an Azar to give us a counter curse mantra, immunity to silence and curse. Pretty cool, and it's a material, so I guess that's pretty awesome. Alright. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to go and do a little bit more farming, because we haven't got enough of these. And hopefully, we should be able to come back and make this guy. I kind of hope. I might even run across a Nimbus Cloud on the way as well, which is going to be pretty awesome. I'm hoping that's going to happen. I haven't actually gone all the way this way yet. You can see my wizard living up there. I haven't actually been all the way over this way yet. So there could be more Hallow around here. I have been all the way over this way since we entered hard mode, because I wanted to check both sides. But last time I went this way, which is a long time ago, I got annoyed because a turtle killed me. But yeah, there's not really too much to check, because that's where we were a second ago. So I doubt there's going to be any more Hallow. There actually is very little Hallow on this map. I was kind of hoping for a lot more, but it turns out it's not going to be the case. Unless we decide, well, we could try and, like, you know, try and grow some or something, but... Oh my god! No way! Give me... Please give it to me. I would love to have your... We got a Nimbus Rod! Oh, yes! That's exactly what we need! I'm sorry if I'm getting a little bit excited right here, but that's insane. Like, this is actually... Well, I don't know if you think it is, but I think this is an insanely good weapon. And it's actually got a really low drop rate. For me to literally just be saying, like, oh, I would like to go and get a Nimbus Rod now that it's raining. Like, this guy does so much piercing deeps. It's insane, because you can place the clouds rain. Well, you can't really see them at the minute because it is raining, but the clouds rain, and as the enemies pass through them, they take an absolutely insane amount of piercing damage. So this is like the item for fighting the mechanical worm. I'm so happy that we managed to get that. Like, that is insane-ables. Alright. Enough messing around with my I got a Nimbus Rod. Enough messing around with that. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna fight some guys. And we'll come back and hopefully wow, if I got another one now, I'll be like, you've got to be kidding me. Because they're actually meant to be kinda hard to get harder. If we got another one, come on. Come on. Come on. They're probably not that good against a Nimbus because they haven't got multiple parts, but wow. We just got another one. Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're meant to be hard to get. I remember looking on the wiki, like, ages ago when I used to play Terraria, and they were, you know, they weren't easy to get your hands on. And, yeah, we just got 2, so great success. What is that on the map there? It's like, can you see that? Oh, it's gone now. It's just a little bit of black map. Alright, guys, I'm going to go and kill some stuff, and we'll be back to make our wings. Alright, we're back, and this has been pretty much where I've been chilling for the last, you know, half an hour, just killing things. I made my way to the corruption biome, and I decided to keep going sidewards until I found this lovely icy biome. You know, I've spent a lot of time in this icy biome, and I don't know why, I just kind of like the ice biomes. Even the corrupted ones, I just kind of like chilling out there. I like all the ice and all the spikes and things. I think it's just cool. But I've been spending my time here collecting my souls of night, because I decided I would go with those. And I must admit, I kind of prefer the soul of night, the wings that we get from those. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. I have found some good bits and bobs while I've been killing stuff, because you know, as you kill stuff you get drops, as you get drops you get a chance to get rare drops, which is always good. And I got myself an ice bow, which I got from a mimic. So if you haven't seen a mimic before, they're basically little chests that run after you and try and eat you. They're very small, but I think they have a guaranteed drop of dropping like a trinkety item. So yeah, when you get one of those, you definitely want to kill them. They've got a fairly decent amount of health, but they are 100% worth killing. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. So we got that ice bow, which is nice. I also got myself a flower of frost, which shoots out a thing like this, which isn't that bad. Has a decent amount of damage. That's like 54 damage. The ice bow is 50, which is actually really good. The only thing that I have noticed is that it doesn't. It uses the arrows that I've got set, but I'm not 100% sure if it still accounts. It must account the damage for the arrows, but it doesn't look like it's using those arrows like that. See, it does look cool, doesn't it? It shoots out frost arrows, although I'm using jester arrows. Like, I don't know, but I like it. It does a lot of damage, which is always pretty cool. Is there any other bits I found? There was a guardian blindfold that I got, which is pretty cool. I like that. Oh, man, there's so much knockback damage. Yeah, immunity to darkness. That's pretty cool. I think that's about the most of it. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm pretty sure that's everything. Yeah. Alright. Let's head back and see if we can make this guy. So we've got our souls of night, we've got our souls of flight, and we've got our wings, our feathers. So that should be everything that we need. Did I keep them all on me? Axe, souls of night. Where did I put them? Oh, there they are. They're in my oars for some reason. Souls of flight. Oh man, I had so many more than I needed. I couldn't help it. I just stayed around killing stuff because killing stuff is fun. Alright, we've done that. And we're also going to need our feathers, which I might already have on me. I might have put them in here. I got a habit of putting stuff in the wrong chest at the minute. Don't blame me. Blame the system. Where are my feathers? I know I have them on me. This is the most annoying thing. You know, when you know they're there, but you just, something is going wrong and you cannot for the life of you see them. Oh, there they are. We found them. Alright, good stuff. So, let's go and, I guess this is my fault for having a messy inventory. Why am I talking to you? I want to go down here. There we go, look. Boo-doo, boo-doo. Demon wings. Oh, yeah. Boom. We'll grab some of those. Thank you very much. Did I get... They're just regular demon wings. Let's go ahead. And... Oh, I found a jagged jelly necklace. That's the one I was forgetting about. I knew I was forgetting something that I found. The jagged jellyfish necklace provides light when you're underwater. You know, that's been really useful while I've been down there, I must admit. So I think I'm going to replace those. Now I can do the armoured frostmark boots, but I really like the armour they have and the extra mobility, which is pretty nice. But yeah, no, we can do some flying action now, which is pretty cool. I do like that. We get some pretty good height with these. It's not the best, and we soar down and whatnot, but overall, it's kind of handy to have them, isn't it? I do like it. As well as... How did you get up there? Yeah, I like it. That's actually taken over from my frostmarks, which is kind of cool. You know, sometimes when you have the jet wings and whatnot, and the double jump, it did the double jump, and then you did the jetpack. I like that this does this. I like that the wings do it straight off the bat. It is kind of nice. And we're getting some serious height right here. It's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. So, like I said before, they're not the best wings you can have, but I do like the look of them. I do think they're quite funky. You know, whenever it comes to wings with me, I generally just go for the ones that I think look best and not have the highest flight. Because, you know what, when you're fighting bosses, I just want to jump over their attack. I don't want to fly into the atmosphere, which you can actually do. So, yeah, got ourselves some wings. Pretty impressed about that. Man, we've got so much stuff that we need to be doing, like it's ridiculous. But we've got our Nimbus Rod now, we've got our wings. I think we're ready to take on the Destroyer. Should be fairly easy. So I'm going to go and pimp out my little fighting ring up above us, and we will craft ourselves a Destroyer. summoning Majigger, which we can do now, although I don't think I have enough bits for it yet. I might need a few more of the souls to be able to do that. And once we've got it all together, we'll fight him, and we'll be rolling in the souls that we actually need to progress, which is going to be perfect. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, make sure to drop a like as it helps the channel out a great deal. And if you're new to the channel, then of course you can subscribe to see more awesome content. Have yourself a great day. Have a good one as always. And goodbye.